Howdy there YouTube, quick one for you today. I want to attach a sling to my camouflage rifle, and usually you'd put something like this with one of these in the stock back here and up here, but yuck, no thanks, not doing it. No Mike's, Uncle Mike's for me today, no Allen for me today, because so I did find this in my bag of stuff, and it's a pretty cool camo sling. I mean, it's nothing special, but it doesn't need to be anything special. So on this end I found this, because I have this short rail section here, which is hard to see now that it's camouflaged. I found this element 45 degree, well, it's not really 45 degree, I think they call it a pyramid spacer, pyramid adapter, and it comes with this QD sling swivel on the back. So that kind of works out perfect, because then I can just attach that right there. I fail to see the usefulness of this angle here. I don't know what you'd use that for necessarily in real life, but what it does is spaces out this sling swivel so it doesn't scratch up my gun so bad. And I'll put some electrical tape around these to keep them from scratching up my gun. So then I needed a little bit of imagination on this end. I was going to put an M1 style slot in here, but that's going to be hard to pull off with my limited woodworking tools. But what I figured out is that if I took one of these airsoft AK sling swivels, rear sling swivels, and the weakness on these isn't these themselves, it's the plate that attaches them. And then this is a front sling swivel off of one of those cheap Umarex 416s. So with those in combination together, it will lay flat and then prevent the sling swivel itself from banging against the stock. And then these little tabs, I was going to remove them, but what they do is they hit on these sections of the sling swivel to keep these sections from hitting down. And I'll show you once I get it together. It'll go real quick. I got my drill here, and I found some adequate length screws. You don't want them too short, but then again you don't want them to go all the way through the stock. So these should be a good length to go through there. So I'll buzz them in here and we'll take a look. And there we have it. So even though these really don't hit now, I put some electrical tape around it, because by mounting it in this particular location, this can't swivel far enough to damage the paint. It can damage the paint on the rail a little bit, but that's okay, I can sacrifice that. And then back here, this is all good. Almost kind of like a cheap Chinese air rifle mounting, really. Not too far off, but that'll work really good for me. And there's a little clickety clack, but I think I can take it apart and put some electrical tape around that, because that was always the problem with the AKs as well. The airsoft ones are always clickety clacketing, so I can fix that. And then on this front part, I'll put a rail cover that'll camo to match this, but that'll be between me and the ground squirrels. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Not a whole lot to be learned from it, I suppose, but that's how I did it. So thanks for watching. See you next time.